Hey, thanks for watching my video. This is Jogging Dog. This is a little Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on PlayStation 2 gameplay action here. This is an episode I like to call My Failed Race. It's the Lowrider race. If any of you have played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, you probably are familiar with what I'm talking about. It's a race where it only allows lowriders in it. You can't just pick any car and take it to the race and qualify or whatever. You have to have a lowrider. It's got to be specifically a lowrider. As you can tell right there, I'm picking up one right there, and that one's not a very good lowrider. That's partly why I lost the race, because of that car right there. I didn't like that car too well. Spoiler alert, after this video was made, I went back and done this race again with a different car, a car called the Voodoo, and I breezed right through it. No problem at all. No problemo. Yeah, it's pretty good for PlayStation 2 here. I mean, you get to pick out some different paint schemes and colors and all that good stuff. You know, it ain't GTA 5, but I mean, hey, every great game has a humble beginning. This is one of the beginnings of the Grand Theft Auto series. This is not the very first game of Grand Theft Auto. First Grand Theft Auto game was Grand Theft Auto. You know, it was a top view, and it was taking place in London, England. It had top view. It looked like the cars looked like they were like driving around in a little maze or something. It wasn't very good, and I guess Grand Theft Auto 2 was pretty much the same thing. And after that, they got to Grand Theft Auto 3, which had the 3D graphics. Actually had people walking around, and I mean they advanced up quite a lot since the 1 and 2. And you got Vice City, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and then Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and then there was 2 spin-offs. There was a Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories, and there was a Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, which was a spin-off of Grand Theft Auto 3, of course. They never made a spin-off of this game. They never made a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Stories. I wish they would have. Yeah, as you can see, I'm taking a picture of my license plate and showing the poopy car that caused me to fail my race. And blah, 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 and yada, 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 and all that. Yeah. Photograph that baby. Put that in the record book. This is the big, epic, failed vehicle. This is the car that caused the fail. Burn a little rubber off them tires. Get them ready for it. Do a couple of donuts, baby. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Doing pretty good there. Alright, now it's time to stop playing around, CJ. Get to the race and get on with this. Once you get through traffic. Gosh, that looks like the traffic here in my hometown. People drive crazy in my hometown here, just like they do in this game. Bebop, bebop, bop, bop, boo. Driving along in my automobile with Carl Johnson at the wheel. Just moseying on along, getting on down through there. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Get on through there. Yeah, if this video's got a little bit of squiggly lines on the right side and left side of the screen, sorry about that. That's kind of the way it came out. I'm just starting out with a YouTube channel here, and just now starting out making videos and all that stuff. I'm not a professional Not just yet. I will be one day. I'll be big one day. I'm drinking milk. But anyhow, I'm just starting out with this video recording in this YouTube channel of mine. And it's going to take me a while. It'll take me a little while to get used to some of the stuff. And this app here that I'm using, doing the voiceover with, is an editing app that I just downloaded into my phone here, and I'm just trying it out, see how good it works. So far, so good. And CJ is like not driving too well. I'm driving like I'm drunk on here. That's what it looks like. And this is there. Finally made it. Getting a lowdown from Caesar and CJ's sister Kendall right there in the passenger side. Caesar giving him the lowdown on what type of race he's getting ready to involve himself in, and that it only involves either cash or pink slips. So here goes nothing. Moving on up. Believe that. Here you go. Yes, Caesar, you tell him to catch up. Keep up, keep up. Usually I just go right past old Caesar and just go down to the starting of the race. But this one here, I failed in more ways than one. Failed the race, and I also failed on the way to the race. Pull in there. There you go. I think I started off pretty good, but from that point on, not so great. I mean, I got through a big part of the race not doing too well at all, or not doing too bad at all. I had a couple spin arounds and all that, spin outs, whatever you want to call them. Got on down through there, started kicking some major booty. Got up here and hit most of the checkpoints pretty good. I think when I got right about up here on this hillside here is when I started messing up. I think this was the beginning of the end for me in this race. Right here. When I done that, for some odd reason, that just screwed me up about right. Yeah, it looked like I recovered pretty good. And then I started getting down here and banging around. I took that one in reverse, which was pretty cool. I think it was there. That's why I just pretty much will start screwing it up. The race was pretty much well shot for me. And I went down through there and rolled the friggin' car. Oh, man. Told you it looks like I'm driving drunk. I hit NOS, like that's going to help. Yeah, that helped me ramp off the cliff even faster and harder. Yeah, that's pretty much where right there is where I tanked it. That was pretty much the end of the end, or the beginning of the end, so to speak. I kicked it down and said right then and there, I was like, who cares? The race is done. I screwed it. I'm like, what, 6th place? I'm done. Put a fork in it. Put a fork in that pig. He's cooked. I just went on ahead and played around, and I even took the time to go back and hit that one last couple checkpoints that I missed. There was one, and then there's this one here, makes 2. I think there was 3 altogether. And then the last one right there. I smacked into a taxi, of course. There goes my hood. Bye-bye. Flew on down through there, hit that. Go, hey, you're doing it. You're doing it. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. Last place. You won. Mission failed. Nice going. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good.